Super Idol de Charo, donate me to 10 by Chung for the.
Yo, I just woke up and I got work and like I gotta leave for work in an hour. So, but I've been thinking about this all night. Just like, should I react to this? You know, because I'm an Asmongold fan. I watch his shit every day. Like I agree with like literally pretty much most of what he says. But when it comes to Dragon Age, see that's where I draw. That's where I draw the line. That's where I draw the line. Nah, but I kind of understand though because if I was a person who never played Dragon Age, I've been playing Dragon Age for like over a decade. So I kind of know, you know, like I'm probably gonna be like most likely gonna be like super biased. Actually, I will be biased, biased as hell. But I understand where he's coming from because if I never played Dragon Age, I literally would be like him. I would be like, oh no, the graphics is so smooth. Well, I'm already like that. I kind of really don't like the graphics and shit, like the art style. Yeah, you know, yeah, I kind of agree in that front. But I would be like really, really hesitant because of what happened, and then all the shit that I'm hearing. So if I never played Dragon Age, I would pretty much be like Asmongold low key. Not gonna lie. So I don't really blame him. But yeah. Let's see. 7.2. Oh, you can't trust the likes anymore. It got proven that shit don't really work. Not gonna lie.
People have said this was good.
You have no.
I also didn't really give like my full thoughts in the other video, not gonna lie. I mean, cause dude, I had my food was coming, bro. I had to like, you know, yeah, I was fucking hungry, so I had to stop. Yeah, it was like a 17-minute reaction to a 3-minute video. That's how long the trailer is. So I could have gone 10 minutes more, but you know, man.
Idea what you have done. The blighted elf and gods walked free, all because you disrupted my ritual.
You battle against gods. They will not rest until you are on your knees.
It's just so 2005. Wait, what is that? What? No, I don't blame him. I don't blame him though.
Cowering.
Disney crap. Yeah.
Helpless in the face of such power.
Morrigan, kinky, DEI spot out. Where? Oh my god.
I've seen your work.
I hate the fucking animation, bro. I hate it. I hate it.
You don't know when to quit.
It's too smooth. Faces are too smooth. I don't really like it.
Go after the gods.
See, I don't. Let me stop. I'm reacting to Asmon's video. I'm gonna do it in my. Ooh. I don't like the faces.
Look. Where do we start?
They showed this in the demo.
I'll
That
be
part.
damned. A griffin. War victory. I'm ready.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen this before. There's something kind of exciting about it.
That's any kind of rhythm. Fortnite. Might be good, basic. Ugly eye. Black and Asian elves, yeah.
Draw the dragon out into the open.
Doctor Strange. I'm not gonna lie, he actually do look like Doctor Strange. I was so confused when I first saw like the actual trailer. Just like, who the fuck is that, you know? I literally was, it's literally Doctor Strange, low-key.
Maybe that's what scares me. These are the times in which legends
Mommy.
are born or slain.
Yeah.
Well, this is a lot better than the first one, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Oh my god. What is this mobile fucking game ads? Anyways.
Our coats are back.
I mean, it's hard not to be, but still, it's still a lot better.
How do we stand against that?
I believe in all of us. So let's get it done.
PS2 look like crap. Gay. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, that's Solas. Yeah. I didn't know at first. There's just too much shit going on.
So it comes out on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely was way better than what they had shown before.
Nice Fortnite mod.
Like, I'll tell you that. Like,
Better
it was
trailer,
way
still meh.
better.
Looks dated. Yeah, it's for me. It's really just the faces. I mean, and they're trying to stick with like the Inquisition type shit. Look, I'm talking. Oh, okay. Let me stop. I'm trying to react to his reaction. Oh my gosh. No, but let me talk about it real quick. They're trying to stick with the Inquisition type face models. They stuck with Frostbite too. Like they beefed that up. Like they stuck with it. Surprisingly, I was like, oh okay, sure, that can't go wrong. But no, I'm not surprised they did. They changed it up a little bit, but you can pretty much tell it is a little frostbitey. It's just so smooth. I can't. It's so smooth. Like I'm gonna get used to it, but that's probably the main thing I hate about like the game. I guess like right now. No, actually the combat. Yeah, I don't like the Mass Effect shit. All right. Anyways, let me let Asmon talk.
I'm gonna be honest. I really don't think the game looks very good. And I think that it might look problematic enough to where, like, I think it might take away from the game. I think, like, visually the game, yeah, it looks like it's like a 2015 game.
Yeah. Yeah,
like, recently I've been playing a lot of Dragon's Dogma 1, I told you guys.
Looks mid,
and
spiral.
I feel like the aesthetic
yeah, that's insane.
for Dragon's Dogma 1 are preferable to this.
Really?
I think especially with, like, the dragon, if you...
I forgot to make my Dragon's Dogma video. I was gonna go back to Dragon's Dogma 1, but everyone was telling me like don't do it. It's not even worth it. I'm just like, okay. I mean, I probably will eventually in the future, like just in general, you know, sometime in my lifetime. But I mean, they're saying it's the same thing as Dragon's Dogma 2, just like better graphics. But if they're saying that, and then Asmon's saying this about Dragon, oh lord, okay, lord.
You like, I don't know if it shows. Yeah, I look at that, it just really doesn't look...
Mobile game. Yeah. It's like very smooth. Like, if you told me this was like something from Smite, like Smite 2, I would believe it. And Smite is kind of like cartoony-ish. Or like, you know, with these graphics. It kind of, that's what it reminds me of. Not the, you know, shit on Smite, you know. I don't really play Smite anymore. I'll probably try out Smite 2, but you know, I mean, that's a whole other conversation. But I get what he's saying. I actually agree. I don't really like the animation style. I'm good with it. Like I don't really care in general. Like I just care if the game is good or not. But animation, especially with characters' faces, kind of throws me off because they're like super smooth. I'm just like, you know.
Very good. And they went darker?
Rubber look, yeah. PS3.
They removed the, what's this here? They removed the ability to use companions. You control only the main character.
Yeah, that shit's lame.
Everything looks so smooth. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I'll tell you this, right? I'll definitely play the game. Like...
Really? Oh my god. He's actually gonna play the game. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. I think he's gonna. Well, he'll probably like the story. I mean, that's probably the only good thing he can hold on to. That'll keep him playing the game, low key. But other than that, he's like one of those people who likes like high fucking combat and shit, like Final Fantasy type shit. All these fucking games he's playing. That's why you know, he didn't like the gameplay trailer. I watched his review of the gameplay trailer. He didn't like that. I'm like, yeah, I know he's not gonna like that, especially because they're showing like level 1 gameplay. Even I didn't really like it, not gonna lie, because I didn't see too much. But and then they're changing the style of the combat and shit. So you know, so yeah, yeah. But I'm surprised. Like he hasn't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet. Hopefully people don't say it's like Baldur's Gate 3 because he has not played it yet because of the type of game it is. Like, it's a long-ass game, you know? Not gonna lie. This is definitely gonna be like... It's not gonna be like Inquisition, where, you know, fetch quests and shit, but... It might be a little bit shorter. Not sure. We'll see. But I'm surprised. Wow, okay. Shit.
Like, it's...
Oh, and I'm talking a lot, but in regards to, Dragon Age, I'm sick of shit. In regards to Dragon Age kind of looking like outdated. Yeah, I agree too. Dragon Age Origins, the game, it was kind of like so. This is what from what I heard. I've been watching like a lot of Dragon Age videos waiting for this game to fucking come out. So I've watched a lot of lore videos and shit and just like shit behind the studio. So what I heard from Origins is that it came out in 2009, but they were trying to get it to come out like sooner, you know, like years earlier. And so that's why it kind of looks a little outdated. But it still looks outdated for 2009. Like I'm just like, oh, okay, that's a little, you know, it feels like some, you know, 2006 or type shit, you know, right? Not like a 2009 type game, you know. You know, Halo looks a bit better than this, you know, right? So I'm just like, I don't know, interesting. But anyway, so that's what's up with Origins. Dragon Age 2, pretty much the same thing. I think it was gonna be like a DLC from Dragon Age Origins, from what I heard. I'm not sure. But they just turned it into like a whole game because they built that shit in like a year and a half, which is actually pretty fucking amazing, not gonna lie, especially for that time period. But I mean, it looks a tiny bit better, baby, but it's still outdated for 2011, right? You know, outdated as hell. Then you got Dragon Age Inquisition. It came out in 2014, and then you know The Witcher and shit. You know that came out around the time, which looks, I heard looks better. I haven't played The Witcher yet, but and then also Skyrim came out around Dragon Age 2 time. Looks way better than Dragon Age 2. So yeah, so it's always been outdated and like behind. And there's always been a problem with like the studio in terms of like Dragon Age, so I'm not really surprised that there is a problem here. But for here, I know I heard they stuck with Frostbite engine, which I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know about that, you know. Yeah, it looks, that's what I'm just like, this looks a little bit like Inquisition, but like a little bit the graphics and shit were tuned up a little bit, but it looks more like cartoony. I don't know. I feel like I'd prefer Inquisition style. All right, I'm talking too much. I'm talking too much.
It's not even a question, right? Like, I'll definitely play the game.
Surprising.
But, I mean, my expectations for it,
high as shit.
The way
he'll probably be disappointed.
Seems like to me is it seems like a cheesier, more story-driven version of like Dragon's Dogma 2.
That's what it is. That's pretty much what it is. I mean, it's one of the, like a big RPG type shit. Baldur's Gate 3 type shit.
Where like you have different like units, or like Grand Blue Fantasy.
Yeah.
Where you have like different units that you have like that are like pseudo control over them. With like I would say probably a very vanilla story.
It basically is. Yeah, literally dragon. Yeah, that's what it is.
Play it for me so I don't have to.
You're a dragon on a dragon.
No, but I mean, I don't think this game is going to be horrible, right? I think this game is going to be like, if I were to give like what my expectation is, and like this doesn't mean anything, but
yeah,
like my expectation is like a 6.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I feel like, and in terms of if you played Dragon Age before and you like the story, it'll probably be a bit higher. But I'm thinking from like generally from like people who've never like played the fucking game before, low key. It might. I feel like it'll be a 7. I feel like it'll be a 7. Could it be an 8? It could, but could it be higher than an 8? I'm not sure. I mean, it depends on your taste. Depends whether you played the games or not. It depends whether you're like a Origins fanboy. You want Origins. We want Origins. You know, type shit like that. It really depends on your taste. But for me, it's feeling like a 6 to 8 game. It just depends on who you are.
Make 6. Sugar-free story, vanilla story. Yeah, I mean, it absolutely will be below mid. I don't know. I mean, like,
oh my fucking god. Jesus! Yeah, no, I agree in that front.
I think it lacks a certain type of, like, fantasy grit to it.
Yeah.
Like, this was, in my opinion, the only cool part.
Yeah.
I think this was badass.
Yeah.
Everything else was, like, kind of, what's a 10, though? Elden Ring. Yeah. Obviously.
I mean, come on now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Elden
Ring's the 10. Like,
God of War.
Baldur's Gate 3. Dragon's Dogma 2, I think, is a 9, right? Yeah.
I'll talk about that in another video.
I mean, I just the Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, I mean that was like I'd say a 9, right? Not a 10. Monster Hunter World. I mean, that's a different dynamic. But yeah, that's kind of the way that I see it. I mean, I'll tell you this, right?
I don't
mean,
think he
it
played
definitely
Witcher.
looks a lot better.
I didn't play Witcher
But
either.
I am really concerned about this gameplay because, and here's why.
Yeah.
These are the same units that we saw in the gameplay demo trailer 6 months ago. Like, I'm kind of concerned that this game could go down the same path like that Dragon's Dogma 2 went down, where, like, the first, like, 20 hours of the game is, like, the most amazing experience ever.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
the next, like, probably 40 hours, if it's a 60-hour playthrough or 80-hour playthrough, 60 hours, are, like, pretty much the same thing, but, like, it's just, like, higher armor or something.
Yeah. That's exactly
So,
what
yeah,
happened.
gameplay didn't convince me. Yeah, exactly. And so, you're not invested in the story at all, so the gameplay needs to carry. Well, I would be invested in the story if the story was good. You felt that about Dragon's Dogma 2?
It needs to be the opposite with this game. The story needs to be carried. You can be coming in like fresh as hell, like in the Dragon Age, and like you'll be invested. You know, that's what happened with the other 3 games, right? Story is always, you know, above average at most.
Dragon's Dogma 2 had a huge
Or at
problem
minimum.
with enemy variety. It was massive. The enemy variety in that game was terrible.
Yeah, it was
Absolutely.
dog shit.
Like, Dragon's Dogma 2
Dragon Age
should
story
have been
amazing.
Elden Ring quality. There is no excuse that it was not Elden Ring quality. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like, there's literally, like, it's made by Capcom. It
Yeah.
has such a cool idea with the pawn system.
Yep.
It should have been just like Elden Ring quality.
yeah.
Super mega true. Yeah, it's just, yeah, and I love Dragon's Dogma 2. I have 100 hours in the game, okay? That's how I know it.
Why do you torture yourself like that? I got like 38 hours, bro. 36, 38, whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a damn. Shit. No way.
They went for scale, but had less variety. The first game feels bigger, in my opinion. In a way, it does. Yeah, I think there's, like, obviously, like, you know, back and forth. But we can talk about that later. Either way, yeah, this part was really cool. Everything else about the game, it just feels like, again, it looks like a 2015 game, right? It just doesn't really
It looks like Hogwarts right there.
look very good visually. But yeah, I'll tell you this.
Does he mean like in terms of the environments? I think the environments are okay. But I mean the style that it's in, I don't, you know, yeah, agreeable. I don't really like it too much. You know, just like with Elden Ring, not the best graphics and shit, but amazing style. You know, you look at fucking Livgrave for the first time, that shit's beautiful.
So, I mean, like, if I'm
That's what he
reading a lot of
means,
the
I think.
comments here, a lot of people are pretty
Possibly.
positive. So, I mean, it definitely, like, I would say for Dragon Age, this was a W.
Yeah,
It-
it was good. I think for the fans, it was a W for sure. But for new people coming in, 50-50. It's 50-50. That first trailer kind of fucked it up to bring new people in. I'm not gonna lie. And then like all the negative hate and shit. Maybe they were like, okay, you know, this doesn't seem like type of bad. But then they see all the fucking like review videos and shit from people who never played the game anymore or ever before. So yeah, it probably skewered their tastes on the game or what they think about the game. And so it kind of fucked up now because they're like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna buy the game, you know, type shit. They're like, it's a hero shooter, Fortnite looking at it, just like, yeah. So that kind of Dragon Age kind of fucked up on that front, but you know, shit.
It was definitely better than any of the trailers that they've released before.
Yeah.
And if they keep doing stuff like this, maybe people could be positive about the game. Moderate the comments. Oh, you think the comments could be getting deleted? That's true. Yeah, you could be right about that. But I
That
mean,
is true,
who
yeah.
knows? Mr. Beast Strat? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. That's true. Fair enough. I'm actually surprised that he was pretty somewhat positive. I mean, he's neutral, he's cautious, and you know, I am too. Like I'm neutral 50-50. Like this can go either way. That's what I'm saying. Like I was thinking, you know, before we saw all the trailers and shit, I'm just like, this could possibly be a game of the year contender, like, or like game of the year, if they do it right. Then we saw the trailers and shit, and again, I'm just like, I don't know, man. Even if it's like possibly a good game, like the public perception is pretty fucked right now, you know, with that first trailer. So I mean, we just have to see. You have to wait until like, you know, the first reviews come out and shit of the game, low key for like, I don't know, something proper. But no, I'm actually surprised he actually wants to play the game because he didn't play Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is you know, pretty much in the same genre, just, you know. Oh wait, no, because it's like it's strategy. This game is more like Mass Effect, unfortunately. So okay, maybe that's why he wants to. He doesn't mind playing the game, but yeah. I'll actually, oh my gosh, I'm gonna watch all this Dragon Age shit, man. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. But anyways, yeah, I gotta play the game myself. Like I literally, I'm gonna pre-order the game. I'm gonna take off from work, bro. It's gonna be amazing. But anyways, yeah, I agree with everything he said. Yeah, I think he's being fair about it. He's being really fair about it, especially because he never played Dragon Age before. So, and then also most people don't know what the fuck happened, you know, in the past 10 years with the studio and shit. So, yeah. But I feel like if you like story games and shit, and you like you're really drawn to the story, you don't really care about combat and shit too much, this would be okay to play. This would be fine. Story is actually, I feel like story, I mean, I'm gonna just say right here, I think it's still gonna be like 8 out of 10, you know, at minimum, from like all because Dragon Age, all the story for all the Dragon Ages have always been above average, you know. That's what I've been saying. It's always been above average. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see when the shit comes out. But I'm actually surprised. His chat was actually being a bit more negative, low key, but he was being more fair and a little bit positive. So, yeah, I'm just so surprised he's saying he's gonna play the fucking game. I'm just like, what the fuck, man? Holy shit. His chat down here is being, yeah. I already read through it. A little bit, but what was this one I liked, bro? I'd say Inquisition aesthetics look better than this. Thought about the quality of the graphics, just the details. Veilguard looks too smooth and sanitized. Best way I could put it, very mobile. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel, like 100%. Like it's, you know, I can deal with it, but, you know, but I'd prefer it, you know, to not be this way. But anyways, that's it. You already see all the fucking Dragon Age videos on the side. I gotta watch. Oh my gosh, Maddie and Dan, bro. I pretty much agree with everything Asmongold says, even as a super big Dragon Age fan. You know, I'm gonna, if the game is like 2 out of 10, unfortunately, I'm still gonna buy the fucking game. I mean, that's just how it is. This is the only game where I'll like do that. I'm being dead ass serious. I call a lot of games dog shit, don't pre-order type shit. I'm one of those, you know, I'm very critical of games and shit, you know. I've been doing this shit for years. I've been playing games all my life, bro. So I already know how the, you know, this shit goes. They're like, don't buy it, EA, it's EA. Not really. I mean, EA just like publishes it, right? You know, it's really just Bioware still. You know, they at least still have their creative freedom, I hope. And but I don't blame them because they're saying like all the writers left and shit. Yeah, they did kick Varric's writer out like last year and like a bunch of other senior people for absolutely no reason. So but that was after pretty much the core game was finished. Like pretty much everything was finished. It's still bad though. Like that's actually like a little alarming. But I mean, we'll see how the game turns out. We'll see. We'll see. And a lot of people from Dragon Age in general left since Dragon Age Inquisition. So, yeah, that's why I'm 50-50 on the game. And then also, like, from what I've seen so far, I'm still excited, but I'm very cautious. So, yeah. Asmongold, fair enough. I agree with what he said.
Shot at a black man and took his shoes. Customized my AR like a Black Ops 2. Just scammed a white kid out of some Gorilla Glue. I don't wanna fuck this bitch, she smell like poo-poo.